Merry meet, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Um, in this video, I wanted to do a witchy haul. I have acquired some items over the past couple weeks, some within the past 2 days, and I wanted to share what I got with you guys. And also at the end of this video, I wanted to share a tip for a practical and useful techno-pagan tip for those who may have a problem acquiring books in their practice for financial means or for financial reasons. You can't just go out and buy the books you want, or just because you live at home, and it'd be kind of weird to have these type of books laying around if your parents don't agree with what you believe in, or you live in a difficult situation, kind of like a college or things like that. College student housing. Some people, I went through my college student housing, having a whole bookcase of magic books, and really it upped my confidence because no one fucked with me. But not everyone can do that. And I want to share my tip at the end of the video about how you can acquire books for free or little to nothing. So stay tuned to the end of that. But for right now, let's show you my stuff. First off, I want to go through the books. It's a book, Incense, and I have a little statue that I want to show you. First, I want to show you the books that I got through Amazon. For those who know me personally, or on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you know I am a huge book nerd. I have literally books out the ass. Some that I've read, some that I have never opened, some that just caught my interest, and that's about it. They caught my interest and I had to have them, but I just, for some reason or another, I was in another book and I just truthfully forgot I had it. That happens to me a lot. But that's the beauty of it. You forget you have a book, and then all of a sudden you're called to it. And it's like, oh shit, I have this book and didn't know about it. But it's beside the point. So the first book I wanted to show you, which is the first one to come in, is Mother Earth's Spirituality, Native American Paths to Healing Ourselves and Our World by Ed McGaw Eagleman. And this one, it's signed, actually. I bought a copy off Amazon, and it is signed by the author. I only paid a penny for this, so it was $4 with shipping and handling, so a penny plus $3.99. I bought this, like I said, off Amazon. It came in rather quick, and someone tagged it. I love books that are written in. I find that it adds character to the book. I have not. There's only one book out of these books that I've actually started reading and finished, and I'll show you and I'll explain. But this one I have not started reading yet. I've heard amazing reviews from people on Facebook and Instagram about this book, that they have it and they absolutely love it. So I'm pretty excited to crack this book open and seeing if I can incorporate any of its magical mysteries in my practice. So this will probably be one of the books, one of the mini books. Mountain Dew doesn't like me. One of the mini books that I review on my Book Witch series. So yeah, stay tuned for a review for this. I'm not going to speed read through it, so maybe later on down my channel, but I do want to review this and give my take on it. The next book that came in was this one. And this one I bought for The Witch's Book of the Dead by Christian Day. I saw please forgive me if I butcher your name, a Shakti Shaman. I saw a Shakti Shaman do a book review on this book, and I absolutely fell in love with it. This has been on my wish list for years. Yeah, years. It was released in 2011. This is basically a brand new book. I bought it for... I don't know if I have the receipt here or not. No, I don't. I think I paid... Let's check Amazon. If you don't know, find out. 1 second. Double check my Amazon account and see how much I paid for it. But she did a fantastic review of the book, and I've heard by many other people on YouTube and through other blogs that Christian Day is a fantastic author. Okay, so I paid a little bit more than I usually do. I usually don't like to pay over $10 for a book on Amazon, but I paid $11 plus shipping and handling. Um, so I mean, but it was $14.90 altogether. So, but I don't regret it at all because this is basically a brand new book and it sells for $21.95 U.S. price. So it sells for a way like I bought it for half the price and I got it off Amazon. Um, like I said, this book, it looks basically brand new. There's a little bit of scuff marks and dirt at the bottom, but I think that's also maybe coming from my room. I'm not saying I live in a dirty place, but this has been on my bookshelf. I haven't touched it yet. I'm super excited to start this book too, because of all the great reviews I've heard. So this will also be another one. I'm not going to promise, but it won't. I promise it probably won't be anytime soon because I want to sit down and read and kind of digest all the information and get the best review I can out of it to share with you guys of what I think of the book. That's why I'm doing books that I have read and it's been a while. It's been in my mind and I can refresh and give that knowledge to you guys without doing like a quick overview. And unfortunately, I say that, and my past 2 or 3 videos on the Book Witch series are less than 10 minutes long. So, but yeah, I'm super excited about The Witch's Book of the Dead. Another thing to add to my reading list. The next book that came in was Summoning Spirits by The Art of Magical Evocation by Konstantinos. I actually first I actually got this book I bought it off Amazon, super cheap, I believe. You don't tell me the price, you're a turd. Why don't they tell me the price? Okay, back to Amazon. I don't think it was that expensive. I don't think it was so super expensive. Okay, no, it was $9.33 with shipping and handling, so it wasn't too bad. And it's yellowed, but like I said before, I think it adds character when a book is used, and sorry, I sniffed. But it still has the receipt and stuff in it from Amazon. I haven't opened this book either; it's been sitting. I've been going through a lot of buying books and then finding new things online. If you guys didn't, well, probably not. I'm actually studying an angel therapy course online through a college in the UK. So I've been hardcore studying that, and so a lot of these books are just sitting on the wayside. And that brings us to the next book, which is on angels. I work with angels a lot, and this book came in, which I found was really interesting. It's The 72 Angels of Magic, Instant Access to Angels of Power by Damon Brand. This book is going to be a book that I've already finished this one. This is the one I was talking about. I finished. It's super thin, and it's mostly a little bit of information on how to work with these angels, and the rest of them are like angelic seals and the words of power. It's an interesting read. Before I do a review on it, I'm going to work with one of the angels first, and then explain the process through on my Book Witch series when I review the book. But it's an interesting book. It reads a lot like a Pagan Portals book. If you ever bought one of the Pagan Portals books off of Llewellyn, they're very small pocket guides to different branches of magic. I have one on hoodoo, and when I mean small, it's like that, and it's maybe that tall in height. Maybe. It's very tiny. If I wasn't afraid of my computer falling over if I got off my bed, I would get up and show it to you, but I'm a little hesitant because my bed's kind of unstable, so we're just going to take my word for it. This was an interesting it's an interesting book. but I'll give you more about it on a Book Witch series. It's not going to be soon. It'll probably be within the next 2 weeks. I have another book that I'm going to do later this afternoon for Book Witch episode number 4. I'll talk about that later. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is a statue that I purchased. I went Tuesday. I got my car fixed, and I had some extra money. I'm not saying I blew all my extra money, because I didn't. But we have a local pagan shop here in the community called Canterbury Cloak and Dagger. I haven't been in there in a long time, so I wanted to see what new stuff they have. And I saw an old video from Ember Honey Raven, where she talked about a simple money spell and using money, incense, and Hoyt's cologne in a $20 bill. So I wanted to try it. The bad thing was, is they had a Hoyt's cologne. I didn't do the thing I usually do and just blindly buy it. I decided to open the cap, and it smelled like Old Man Polo. I was like, not for me. So I didn't buy the cologne. So instead of buying the cologne, I kind of went off track, and I bought a ton of incense. I will show you what I have. But first, I wanted to show you a statue. I work with the archangels, and mostly Archangel Michael. And so they had a resin statue of Archangel Michael. It's actually Archangel Miguel. It's the Spanish, but he's awesome. He has the chain holding down the demon he is stepping on with the sword, and it's awesome. I love working with the archangels and angels in general. With any entities or spirits that I work with, I don't try to limit myself. I want to be able to experience everything, and that's with anything in magic. I want to be able to experience and see if firsthand if I really click with it or not. So that's why my bookshelf of pagan knowledge ranges from shamanism to ceremonial magic to different folklore and different traditions and, different paths and things. I want to be able to read and experience it, not just stuff off the internet, but by reputable authors as well. So I have to cleanse him. I haven't done that yet. I put him on a table with a citrine crystal, just to cleanse him. Just because he's in the store and I don't know what people went in there and touched him, picked him up, and all that jazz. I only paid $9.50 for him. So I mean, he wasn't that expensive. They have a bigger one there, which I thought it was too big. I have a picture on the altar behind the computer of him in a frame that I've used, but this is going to go beside him with my Buddha and my Ganesh. So, so I'm actually pretty stoked. I think it's a very awesome, very beautiful statue, even though it's like 5-6 inches tall. I think it's still beautiful. So yeah, it's captivating. So the last few things I wanted to show you guys was the incense that I bought. The incense there has gone up in price. It used to be that these boxes were like 35 cents. They've gone up to, this one is 70, and the other ones are like 40 or 50 cent a box. And I do believe that these are, the bigger boxes are, I think, $2 or $3, or no, yeah, $2 or $3, because altogether with the incense and the statue I paid 16 something. So I mean, that was 9, so you can just kind of add it up. The first one I wanted to show you is Bewitching. This was the 70-cent one. It smells fantastic. These are all by Hem, H-E-M, I believe. Oop, maybe I lied. Oop, lied. Okay, no, they're not. They're not all by him. This is by Kamini, an incense by Kamini. I've burned this before when I used to live in an apartment by myself. And it just, for me, it it's called Bewitching incense. And it's got the witch, the conical hat, the witch in the moon kind of thing. It's got black cats on it. It reminds me of the essence of magic. Of when I started, it's got that mystical, spicy aroma. It was one of my favorite scents, and I haven't been able to get around and find it again. They were out of stock last time I went there, and when I found it when I was there, I was like, oh, gotta have it. Um, the next one is by SAC, S-A-C, and it's their Dragon's Blood incense. Him has a Dragon's Blood as well. I believe the box is red. But this one, me and my sister, we love, love this brand of incense. It doesn't smell like soap. It's more like robust and, like, again, earthy. And to me, a lot of Dragon's Blood, especially like what you can find labeled Dragon's Blood in like Walmart or anywhere else, is kind of like a supermarket that sells incense. Walmart, Kmart, I think some Dollar Generals or Dollar Trees or dollar stores sell incense, but their Dragon's Blood, and even the shipment that I've gotten at work, because we sell incense at work, the Dragon's Blood incense at work used to smell amazing. Now it smells like soap or a cologne, like a really strong cologne, and it doesn't smell like Dragon's Blood to me. I have like a particular scent when it comes, the Dragon's Blood scent, like the resin. And this smells to me exactly like the resin, and I'm super excited. I'm always excited about my stuff. But I'm really happy to actually have this back in my little witchy supply. Witchy hands, I guess you could say. Because I used to use Dragon's Blood instead of sage sometimes for a more stronger cleanse. With me trying to get rid of stress in my life, doing a daily cleanse or a weekly cleanse of the house and myself and my partner, it helps get the mindset of just let it go, and that's something that I need to work on ritualistically, or magically. I just need to work on letting stuff go instead of holding it inside, and using the power of scent and Dragon's Blood helps me out. At least it helped me when I was back in college, so I am praying that it helps me out again. The next scent that I got is by him, H-E-M, Incense Sticks. It is Sandal Cinnamon. So it's a sandalwood and cinnamon mixture. Oh god, this shit smells amazing. I don't know what is wrong. Sandalwood's one of my favorite scents, but they had cinnamon sticks to it, and I haven't lit it yet. This is something I haven't tried before. But from what the box smells like, it smells fantastic. So I would definitely try this out if you can find it. You can probably find it on him.com. They have him incense sticks you can buy. I know you can buy from the manufacturer, but I think I've seen this a lot at other pagan stores too, but I don't know, something just called me to pick this up. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. I haven't opened any of these boxes yet. I plan on opening one of my other ones that I'm going to show you guys to cleanse Archangel Michael and to get my room going and cleansed up. And I'll probably have that burning for my next video. But the next one that I want to show you is the blue box of Nag Champa, because I love hippie smells. And I actually learned recently that Nag Champa is an amazing cleanser. I did not know that. That's why when you go, or that's sometimes, not all the time, when you go into a hippie shop or a 60s store and they have Nag Champa, aroma of Nag Champa, or a fucking smoke shop, I don't know. When you go into those like peace signs and those types of stores, you smell Nag Champa and you're just at ease. It just calms your nerves, calms your mind, and it just gets rid of tension or anger. Unless you're just a very angry person, then it may help alleviate your mood. It may make you worse because you're asthmatic. I don't know. But for me, and I guess just for me, it helps me breathe in that sigh of relief. When I have this burning, it's easier for me to go to sleep at night. These guys are super strong. I think any of the incense that I got, they're going to be super strong compared to what I buy it from my shop, even though those are pretty strong. They're oil dipped. These guys are super strong. I love the little boxes. I think this was I want to say it was $2 and change or $3 and change. It wasn't. It was, like I said, none of this stuff was super expensive. Like I said, I didn't go over $17 with the whole, the whole sale. The next one, I have never actually seen an incense stick form before. I have seen in the wood form, and that's all. But Palo Santo incense, and I've only worked with it in a small wood chunk. I got a small piece of Palo Santo or Peruvian sandalwood. Um, Either one works just fine. It's Peruvian sandalwood or Palo Santo. At least that's what people keep telling me. But it smells, the wood burning smells phenomenal. I got a chunk from Peru when I had my initiation through a group that I was part of. I did a shamanic initiation onto my path, and as one of the gifts, one of the higher ups in the circle, I guess you could say part of the council in the circle or whatever, she gave me a piece, a good chunk of Peruvian sandalwood and a Peruvian rattle. She actually gave me and my partner both had, sorry, there's movement outside. We both had initiations through the group, and she gave us both the same type of gift. He got a rattle too that matched mine, and we both got a big chunk of Peruvian sandalwood. Mine is now burned down to where I can't hold it, so it's just sacred and it's just sitting on my altar. And I may crush it up later and use it when I get some more placement. But I'm pretty excited to light this. This will be the one that I light to cleanse Archangel Michael and to have my room smelling all nice and fresh. So yeah, I think that's it for the haul. Now for the magical tip, I know it's getting kind of long, but I did promise at the beginning, so we'll start, and I'll try to make it quick. So the magical tip for those of us, or of many people, I do it all the time. If there's a book you find that someone has reviewed online and you're really interested in it, but for some reason you either can't afford it or you can't have witchy books around the household or whatever, try and Google it. So Google the title of the book with the word PDF at the end. And most of the time, not all the time, you'll find the book is available for free download in PDF form. Sometimes these books are just scanned into the internet to a PDF reader that someone was like trying to help someone in need, so they get it to like a sacred text archive, or they just uploaded it on their own website. I am not by any means saying that you shouldn't support authors. I'm a big supporter of authors and buying their books. But if you are in financial trouble, or like I said, you just can't have witchy books lying around, download them to your computer or download them to a thumb drive, and you have the ebooks in preview when you can read at any time on any device. Well, I say any device, but I mean like a computer where you can stick your flash drive in. Before I bought this book, actually, I downloaded it PDF version, and there's a PDF version of this for free that has, it's 100% pages. So all the pages that are in this book are online for free. All you got to do is type in Summoning Spirits by Constantinos PDF. I also got a ton of books that way. I've got the Essential Guide to Witchcraft by Raven Buckland, I believe, or the Complete Guide to Witchcraft. I had the Greater Seals and Lesser Seals of Solomon. I have a couple shamanism books, a couple psychic development books, a couple chaos magic books, all on this thumb drive. I have in the folder entitled Pagan. That folder includes pictures, tarot charts, ebooks, some ideas. I think my digital book of shadows is in there. So that's my witchy tip. So like I said, if there's a book out there that you want to read, and this is not all books, unfortunately, are not going to be able for download for free, but you can read a little bit of them through Google Books. Google Books has most of the books that you could think of, and you can read a little bit of them before you pay. Before you buy and say, hey, this does seem interesting, I want a version in hand. I'm not a big fan of Kindle or Nook, or really computer reading to an extent. I mean, I have a lot of books on my computer, but I like to sit down and physically have my book in front of me, and have the feel of you reading a book. It's just, I guess I'm an old soul, and I just like having that paperback book or a hardback book in front of me and scanning through the pages. But yes, that is my witchy tip for those who can't buy the book for whatever reason. And I hope I don't get backlash for this, because I'm just sharing, some knowledge that that I found. But I hope you guys. I know this video ran a little bit long. It's 25 minutes, or maybe 28 minutes by the time I'm done. But I hope you guys have a great. I don't know why it's hard for me to say that word at the end of a video. A great weekend, and I will see you. The next video I will be uploading will be the Book Witch series. So I will see you in the next video. Many blessings, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave comments below if there's anything, or if you have any tips to share with anybody else. Post them below or ask me questions. I'm actually going to do 2 more videos. I have to answer someone's. I'm going to answer someone's question they asked on my channel. So sorry for the end of video babble, but I will see you guys in the next video. Many blessings.